Donald Trump sending his soldiers into Nigeria and also into the Sambisa Forest. The way it is now, if you can see, the congressmen, they are concluding their investigation and their finding today, that is 20th of November 2025, and they are going to send the information and everything to Donald Trump. Then they will carry out their plan and what they will do. So in this video, you are going to watch everything directly from this our Biafran activist and also the US congressman that came out and explained the way the whole thing is going as for now, because that is why the Nigerian government, they are not happy. They are not happy due to what Donald Trump has already placed on ground. That will be happening very soon, as in very soon. So as it is, they have already set their soldiers and everything to hit Nigeria very soon. And the government, they think that Donald Trump is not going to do what he say. He's a man of talk and do, and that is why they are very angry. So they are very angry. So I will allow you to watch this video for you to hear everything and for you to see the way everything is going. Don't skip any part of it. As you're about to watch, like, subscribe and share the video to go and let others see what is really going on in Nigeria and the pain Nigerian people are passing through because of their evil leaders and their wicked politicians. They don't want anybody to grow and they don't want anyone to speak. Only they used to accommodate the terrorists. At the end, they will claim that they are repentant Boko Haram and repentant bandits. So sit by and watch it to the end. Thank you.
And Donald Trump, the Congress will be concluding their founding tomorrow to Donald Trump. And any moment from tomorrow, anything can happen in Nigeria. Because even since then, that Donald Trump have made that statement that Nigeria is a particular concern, thinking that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will add. Ask me, what has the presidency have done so far now about the killing? Is the killing not still going on? In fact, it's getting worse because the armies were being reported as well by many of our armies. Girls were picked from school from Kebbi State. These are the government that say Donald Trump is lying to the world. When you have a problem, you cannot solve the problem. Won't you call for help to come and help you? But look at the case of Nigeria. Because these people in power today, most of them are complicit of what is happening. They are indirectly supporting what is happening. They don't want solution to it. It is obvious that those people who are calling one Nigeria cannot work. I'm glad that most of my Yoruba brothers today can now agree with me that one Nigeria is overdue. Everybody need to go on their own separate way. I will allow people to watch the video of Donald Trump. Today we have eminent, qualified Yoruba sons and daughters living in diaspora who are supposed to make their fatherland a great nation, a great country. But today they are being forced out of the country because of some elements who have taken upon themselves that Nigeria is for them for grab. They own Nigeria. They frustrated them out of their fatherland. But yet, because, oh, I love Tinubu. If Tinubu is not the president in my lifetime, is this. Today, Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. What has he done? Let's not call the whole Nigeria. What has Tinubu done to Yoruba nation today? Nothing. The first time in history, under the Southwest, that we know that the most poorest person in Southwest will struggle to send their children to school. But today, reverse is the case. How many children in the Southwest here now, they are out of school, they cannot go to school? Their son is the president of Nigeria. It's to tell you that one Nigeria does not favor anybody. The North, who are holding the country tight, Nigeria must not divide. Because of what? Because most of them, of their leaders, have crude oil, oil well in the South. Because of this oil. Now, is it benefiting to them? It's not. Because it is because of this one Nigeria, they know that at the end of the month, there will be allocation for them to share. And that's why you are seeing them that they don't bother. The insecurity, the insurgency, ISWAP, Boko Haram, name them all, have taken over the region. And yet they refuse to talk. Some of them telling you Some of them tell you, somebody like Sheikh Gumi is telling you that they are warrior in the bush. That any governors who went after to kill them does not deserve to be voted for. These are the statements of Sheikh Gumi, which he has stand so much time, many times, and said it to the federal government, that federal government should give them amnesty. In fact, he was saying that there is some people now championing that Sheikh Gumi should be given ambassador of peace because he is a patriotic Nigerian. He has allowed for almost 400 terrorists to repent. The same repented terrorists that they are putting into Nigeria army, into Nigeria security, in the other hand, giving information to lay ambush against our gallant armies, to buy them the way they like. I will allow you people to watch the video of the American US Congress now are meeting tomorrow, and before tomorrow they have sent a message to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let the government not look as if Donald Trump has been forgetting Nigeria issue. No, he has not forget, because you see the Nigeria government doing initial 2 days after speaking the mellow. You can see the terrorists now, they are doing whatever they like, and this is what we take that Nigeria is a country that does not have leader. If we have leader, a Nigerian army will buy barely 24 hours. They kidnap 25. It is not a first state. They are waiting for Peter Obi now. Peter Obi we grant a press now. People like Reno Mokiri, stomach infrastructure, Bala Mohammed, is it Daniel Bowala, FK, the rest of them will come and be talking trash on national televisions. This is so ridiculous. Watch the video. I'm coming back.
Trump continues to ramp up calls for Nigeria to do more to protect Christians in that country. Let's take a closer look at the roots of religious tension there. The country is split into 3 sections, the north largely Muslim and at least partially governed by Sharia law. The middle belt, which is mixed, and the heavily Christian south. Much of the violence against Christians that we've been hearing about takes place in the northeast region of the country at the hands of jihadist groups like Boko Haram, as well as Fulani militias in the central belt and elsewhere. According to the International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law, more than 7,000 Christians have been killed in Nigeria this year alone, some 125,000 in the last 16 years, and more than 19,000 churches burned. So let's bring in Congressman Riley Moore, one of the first lawmakers to bring this to national attention. Good to have you on Fox News Sunday.
Shannon, thanks for having me on.
So I know the president has tapped you and Congressman Tom Cole to look into this. Can you tell us anything about how you'll investigate and what options you may give to the president, or what plans he should have for handling this?
Yes, we've already started that investigation, and it's the House Appropriations Committee, and we're working with the other relevant stakeholders in Congress, including the House Foreign Affairs Committee, also working with leadership and their staff as well, to present findings to the president here as soon as we can. And once we have some real ground truth from our perspective, obviously we've been working with the State Department, the NSC as well, and the White House staff, and we're in constant coordination and communication on this issue, but we're going to get to the bottom of this. And obviously the map that you just showed really highlights the tragedy that's going on there, how horrific this is, these killings of these Christians, our brothers and sisters in Christ. But we, and as President Trump has stated, we're going to stop this.
Well, he's talked about potentially boots on the ground there, going in guns a-blazing. But I want to read something from Nigeria's president. He says the characterization of Nigeria as religiously intolerant doesn't reflect our national reality. Religious freedom and tolerance have been a core tenet of our collective identity and shall always remain so. Nigeria opposes religious persecution and does not encourage it. He says the picture we're getting here is not accurate.
You know, unfortunately, that is completely false. I mean, there are states in Nigeria that have blasphemy laws, people who are facing the death penalty right now for blasphemy against Islam. There's a person currently right now who's held in prison for defending himself from attack from a Muslim militant from the Fulani tribe. He defended himself, and he's facing the death penalty. So, no, there is serious persecution happening in Nigeria. I know the president, Tinubu, is in a difficult position in trying to protect his interests there in that country, but they are complicit in this to one degree or another with statements like this.
So the New York Times says it's not just Christians. They say attacks on Muslims in the country often receive far less attention within Nigeria and globally, even though they have also been killed by the tens of thousands, with groups like Boko Haram preying on Muslim communities. So is it fair to say that there are other religious minorities, depending on which section of the country, and you're a minority in that particular section of the country, that they are at?
It is obvious that Bola Ahmed Tinubu have summoned courage and exposed the irregularity that happened in 2023 elections. After the INEC, after 2023 election, that we saw what the fraudulent Mahmoud, the INEC chairman, did. The hope of a common Nigerians were waiting for the judiciary to correct the error. But what did the judiciary did? The judiciary, because they have been bought over, they were blindfolded. They feel that there is nothing wrong. Guess what? Before I will start the unveiling, the secret, how Tinubu exposed himself to the world about the irregularity that happened in the last elections, and the judiciary that has took it upon themselves, that is now the highest bidder. Whoever that pay most is the one that will get judgment in Nigeria. Before I will get into that, I have been saying it. If you are on this platform, please share this video and subscribe to this channel. I've been saying it time without number that if you are sitting on your comfort zone and you believe that we will have a better Nigeria tomorrow, you are deceiving yourself. Better wake up from your sleep. I don't know about you. When I was giving birth to my fathers, we are saying that Nigeria will be better, Nigeria will be better. We are the future leaders of tomorrow. Today, you that are watching my video, you have also given birth to children. Your children have grown enough. Is Nigeria getting better? The answer is no. The answer is no. And in all indications, in all identification of what we are seeing around us, you could see that there is no future in this country. And that's why we are saying it, that the best thing for the country is to divide the country, let everybody go. We know by dividing this country does not mean totally that we are solving all the whole problem. But part of the problem will be solved. Because if you look at it, one of the reasons why the APC, they told Nigeria in 2015 that they know the problem of Nigeria, that the moment they take over from the PDP, that the restructuring that the PDP is afraid to restructure Nigeria, they will restructure. What did they mean by the restructure they were telling Nigeria? They told Nigeria that if they can restructure whereby everybody will be accounting for his whatever you produce, you give half of percentage to federal, just like the way America is practicing their democracy, which will have been far better solve the problem we're having today. But when they came in, what happened? Buhari abandoned all these things and concentrate on how to sink a tribe. And that's why we are where we are today. If you look at it vividly today, I am from the Middle Belt. The North is not producing anything because they have allowed criminality, terrorists to cripple the region. Why? Because of one Nigeria. Because they believe that there is oil at the end of the month, allocation will be there to collect. It's just like a situation whereby a man who feels that he has relation in abroad, whether he work in Nigeria or no work, definitely they will send money to him at the end of the month. There will be money in his disposal to use, or probably his relation in abroad have established business for him. The money will come at the end of the day. He doesn't need to bother himself. When they break, when his mate is going to work to go and look for greener pasture, he will be at home sleeping, doing things that are not. This is exactly what is happening in the North right now. They are no longer focused. This is no longer the North we know before. When we were in regional government, the Southwest was doing well. The Southeast was doing well. The North was also doing well. And everybody was doing well in their own field. But not until we were being so, let's come together. And this oil that God gave to us as a natural resources that's supposed to boost the economy, that's supposed to make us one of the best in the world, they mismanage these resources, natural resources God has given to us. I have said it time without number. You can see that Bola Ahmed Tinubu have come out and cried that the judiciary should do a matter of urgency, should stop this irregularity or stop the shenanigans. by allowing them to be bought over by politicians. Then how did they start? Is it not going to be too late? A situation where governors are now buying a building estate for judges, buying car for judges. The minister of FCT publicly said that before 2027, no judges in FCT will not have a house in FCT. And that's why you look at it now that any issue that you took to Abuja without Mr. The other man who has adjourned the judiciary is aware of it, it will not fly. They will be buried. You can see how he's using through by court, because you know the judiciary in his palm now is using it to destroy opposition parties. Just because he wants a clear role for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu will not have who will compete with him in 2027 election. The Labour Party that the court have ruled that Abore is no longer the national chairman of Labour Party. Today, Abore is still parading himself as the national chairman because the federal are backing him up. They don't want the party to be solid, to produce candidates that will vie Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. The same thing Wike is doing to the PDP, where he have said it is on the public record now, on air now, saying that they said that they allegedly said that he said that the only condition he allow peace to reign in PDP is for PDP to tell them that they will not produce presidential candidates that will compete with Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. Who does that? And these people don't know. When I was saying it, some people say my head not correct. Some people say this boy don't smoke igbo. Some people say this boy don't go drink anything and all that. I say, when politicians don't they destroy our institutions, what make this country? They are destroying it. What is left for us? What? Especially under this Bola Ahmed Tinubu government, they don't respect the rules of law. See the IG of police, who should have been retired by now, is still in the service. When you are destroying when you are destroying the institution that make a country, how do you expect that kind of country to work? It cannot work. And that's why any of you who are busy praying for Nigeria will be better, you're wasting your time. If you still sit on your comfort zone, you say, one Nigeria or nothing, one Nigeria buy you there. One Nigeria have not contributed anything to anybody's life. Nobody that this one Nigeria is helping. Rather, one Nigeria is consuming Nigeria, one Nigeria is destroying Nigeria, one Nigeria is gradually destroying Nigeria. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said, he said, if Nigeria did not come to an end, Nigeria will gradually end our lives. Nigeria is gradually ending everybody's life in Nigeria today. One Nigeria. The people who have died now, last week, if they tell them that they are going to die, they won't believe it.
That is it, my brother. You have said it all. The thing going on in Nigeria, everybody is angry, is affecting everyone. The only people that is gaining it is only the evil politicians, those that is getting gain from it, getting everything from it. It is only those evil politicians that know that no matter whatever they do, nobody will ask them questions, nobody will call them to call. So that is why this issue of Donald Trump coming to Nigeria with his army, they are very angry because they think that it will be like this forever. But we believe that one day everything will be okay. And then the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, everybody have seen it that it's only the bandits, the terrorists, the Nigerian they accept in a country. For you that is fighting for your freedom, for you that is saying the truth and what they need to do and the right thing to do, the next thing they will be looking for you and how to get you. So that is the main problem we are facing in Nigeria. So this issue of Donald Trump coming, we say kudos to him. He should do more and then he should come fast, because for the way the country is today, nobody is happy. Everywhere is burning, everything is happening, so nobody is very happy. Nobody. So we are waiting for the help of Donald Trump. So my people, I would like to hear your comments down below. Like, subscribe, and share the video to go around. Let everyone see things going on in the country. And thank you for watching.